Trader wagon train?
Thank God you happened along. We were jumped by pirates and our grav drive is offline. We need some spare parts to repair it.
Sure, here you go.
We can't thank you enough. Look me up if you ever make it to Jemison. I'd be glad to repay the favor. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Any nearby ship, please respond. Thank God you happened along. We were jumped by pirates and our grav drive is offline. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Any nearby ship, please respond. Mayday, mayday, mayday! Thank God you happened along.
Here you go.
We can't thank you enough.
Okay. You good?
Always another delivery. Now, were you looking to make a... I got some cargo that could use a good...
Okay. They're friendly?
Heretics! Abandon your claim to this space, or face certain death! This is your last warning!
Come back here later when we have more power. Oh, we have about a bajillion things to sell, though. Let's go do that real quick. How many points in the shield perk does Cohh have? 0.
Small jump. Nice work.
If you don't want to return the hail, that's okay.
Wait, didn't I? No. The nice looking ship? Thanks, bud. Did I complete Lies of P? Nope, more tomorrow.
I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universal to get closer to God.
We already talked to you. Gotta go.
Of course.
Bye. I want to go here. Is a reoccurring event? Oh, figured. Hey, Wendigo, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
If there's anything I can do for... Yes, of course.
Rude. Monster Metroid. Nope. I'll be doing a thoughts video on this game when I'm done with the 100%. Yep. The bench of waiting. Right.
I try not to
May I
trade
be
in
of
gossip,
service?
but if you have me
Certainly.
verified...
What is the one that I need for... Perfect.
Information, I'm all ears.
I just gave my companion a minigun. Oh, I'd love to get a minigun. I do not yet have a minigun, and I want one right now. We're gonna go back to Baldur's Gate 3. I am when we do our Dark Urge run down the road. Yep, I definitely am.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Having a good one? This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Ooh. I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard anything about this.
I said it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic, so I need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. but maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
I never should have taken this job. Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you.
I'm over here!
We're on a private contract
Sir!
with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion.
Oh.
Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only one patient has survived.
Oh, this is Dominion. You're saying these people volunteered for this?
Not everyone can afford neuroamp technology. When it comes to the possibility of getting one for free, we had plenty of candidates to choose from. They understood the risks. We just never thought chance of failure would be so high.
Sounds to me like you murdered a lot of people under some false pretenses.
Whoa, let's not take it too far. When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell
Trying new flavor
ourselves
tonight,
that
chat.
they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
See how it is. How could you let all these people die and do nothing?
You think we stood by and did nothing? We did everything we could to save them. You've no idea how many hours we spent in surgery and how closely we monitored each and every one of them.
Infinity's got you doing their dirty work and they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud. Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Doctors are supposed to act ethically. Approvals or not.
That's a good point, Door Jam. Yeah. Corporations can't be trusted. Congrats on learning the hard way.
Infinity is the one that should take the blame. We're victims here as well.
No, he's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess.
She's got a nice back.
How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains cooperative.
In classic Bethesda fashion, we just had a serious conversation with a man's back and a door jam.
I can see how you think I deserve this. I just never thought it'd go this far.
So I love that we just also came in and apparently exposed all this, and these guys are apparently going to admit to wrongdoing and all this stuff. And that's not even our f***ing quest. Like, we were just here to get that briefcase of minerals. Like, what do we? Did I just? What happened? Am I supposed to get other stuff? I mean, I'm sure Ryujin would love to hear about this, but. I'm concerned about leaving here. I'm going to do a hard save because I'm wondering if we should get more stuff here. And I'm just going to bring him the rocks, but...
Hello. Yes?
This was part of it. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully we like got more info or something. I don't know. Uh-oh. Unencumbered? What's going on here?
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
You know I went to chef school.
Clamps released.
Oh, I gotta try it now. Hold on. So this is Deep Eddy's Cranberry and a Polar Lime Spritzer. Cranberry Lime Spritzer. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Mito, best vibes to you, bud. Hard to hear, man.
Hey, keep your nose.
Is Cohh waiting for the Cyberpunk expansion to drop before starting or getting early access? No, I'm starting my playthrough on, I think
Got my
the
eye
21st, like everyone else. Yeah. Oh, hey. By the way, I'm going to show you guys this because he worked on it for a bunch of times today, and frankly, I think it's great. I'd love your feedback. So we're working on new containers for our thumbnails on YouTube. And dude, look what Triwar came up with for our new Cyberpunk run. Dude, I love it. So like the new persistent stuff will be like the logo and the container on the outside. And then we'll have like whatever the run is in the top left. And then like the part down here. So it's super easy to read on mobile. But I think that's hilarious. The head's a little too small. Oh, head's perfect. I think it's perfect. Stop being like the next 200. I think it looks great. It looks fine. But this is in place of just basically like the game art and the line. So I think it's should have used Gary. Oh, dude, we should have used Gary. The Liza P thumbnail is so cursed. I love the Liza thumbnail. I think it's fantastic. I think it's so great. Yeah, the reception's been awesome so far. So I appreciate people that have been giving us feedback on it. Okay. I think we're good.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Just hand Vina the shipment so we can get on with it.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako.
You gotta admit, I'm not a fan of the new style. Yeah, I mean, the thinking here is that the new style is not only to bring in new people, but we have been getting requests for literally years from people that have said, please change the thumbnails. Make it so I can more easily see what game you're playing on mobile, so I can more easily see what episode it is. Like, a lot of people don't realize that the majority of people that are watching and consuming this content are people that are looking at it on phones and they see very tiny images. So that's one of the reasons that we're trying to make it fun for if you see it full size, but also super easy to read if it's really tiny.
Were you gonna finish that
So,
thought?
yeah. But it's also in the titles. The problem is a lot of times you don't see the titles when it's like in a suggested thing or a recommended thing. You only see like the first 20 letters. So you have no idea what you're really getting into. So the idea is to make it so people will know instantly what they're clicking on when they see the thumbnail. You know exactly what game you're looking at. You know exactly where it is in the gameplay. And hopefully if it's full screen, you'll see a funny picture of me in a game related thing. So yeah, so that's the plan. That's what we're trying to move towards. We're still working on it, obviously, but yeah.
I have to get back to work. Did you need something else?
Hopefully all there and accounted for gift shipment.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors?
No one lived. Ecliptic killed them all. None, but I made sure Ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic, especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes, Infinity Ltd has a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing. I found records that Ecliptic had rerouted the shipment to the clinic for Dr. Kendrick Lane.
Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery. Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic?
He was performing, Infinity Ltd was performing illegal human trials to protect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Cool.
It says something, does it not? That the executives wish to have everyone else physically with them?
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
So this clears Imogene of wrongdoing. Good.
Well said, lighting implement on the wall. Pickard says, I appreciate you went with a thematic and funny face, not a pog face, Cohh. I've grown to find pog face thumbnails insulting, implying that the watcher has the intelligence of a 2-year-old. Pickard, I appreciate your feedback. The only time you will ever see me making an exaggerated face is if it fits the character that Triwar is using to make a funny thumbnail. And he has been explicitly asked to avoid doing that in all possible scenarios. So you may see some rage faces, like if it's God of War, you may see me like, you know, or something like that. But yeah, we're doing our absolute best to avoid all of that stuff. I am in the exact same boat.
Wake up.
No, if I ever see like a pog face, like if I ever see the title on the left side and the person on the other side being like, then I instantly do not care what that video says. I instantly know I do not care. Nothing is nothing in that video is interesting enough at that point for me to want to do it. But I agree with you. I'm in the same boat. So in the same vein though, if I look at a thumbnail and it makes me laugh, then I don't really care and I will probably check it out. A great example is Dr. Lupo has an incredibly talented thumbnail team that helps him. And that's the kind of stuff that,
You were
like,
saying.
I'm hoping that we'll kind of start seeing more and more, you know, as we develop our stuff on our end. So yeah, it's a fine line, but it's a meaningful line. It's a meaningful line, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. I knew Imogen was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogen was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
I can understand the need for deception, but it does come at quite a cost.
What an illuminating point. What's Imogen going to do in the meantime?
Imogen is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch.
Okay.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako
Ithris,
has
yep.
tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Okay.
I can't imagine a more satisfying ending. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Interesting. Man, dude, this quest line, one thing that I have to give Starfield props for is each of the faction quests feels so, oh my god, Tri-War. Guys, we have an updated thumbnail.